which is really, really weird. Because neither of the ships is actually min-meta. And I have no clue what to make of this. The Thorax warping at 20k with small guns. The Arbitrator warping at 10k with guns you would use on a kiting ship. I think we are up for some real shenanigans in this one.
Mm-hmm.
What is your take on this heresy?
Curious to see how the thoraxes fit.
Man, minimatar guns on an MR hull.
What
What
the
are
heck?
you?
All right. This is going to be an interesting fight. Holy shit. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The countdown's ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen.
Thorax bomb rushing straight in. Not quite straight in. Oh, is he? Oh yeah, he is. He is. The small ACs have quite short range indeed. Scram from the Thorax, same from the Arby. They both scram one another. Arby hasn't dropped drones yet, which is well, now their drones out. Both ships drop drones, and let's see what happens then.
Mm-hmm.
It would honestly make sense for the Arby to defang the Thorax,
Mm-hmm.
because the Thorax only having small ACs. Most of the DPS is from those drones, and he only has 5 medium drones. He has no spares.
Wait, was that a shield
What's
boost? That's a
Yeah,
shield boosting thorax. We've already seen it in work once today, but it just had normal blasters on it. So I'm curious to see what ends up actually coming out of this. Seems to be a bit of a buffer tank on the arbitrator itself.
So it looks like it. The Thorax is probably dual rep fit because he has a lot of spare power grid left due to using only small gun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Arbitrator is going down not that quickly.
No,
We
not
haven't
so.
seen him red
Oh,
yet.
the
Oh,
arbitrator
there's the rep.
has switched to defanging the thorax. Oh, but he pulled the drone. There's drone management by YRG. We've seen YRG manage his drones before. He's definitely somebody who's got the skills in place to manage doing something like that while he tries to chew through this arbitrator with the small guns. A little bit of armor bleed on the thorax.
Nothing major though. I think he also has an armor rep. He should have one.
Uh-huh. Going into armor, we're going to find out right now where the armor rep is at, if it's there. While the arbitrator is slowly getting bled into hull right now.
But the Arbitrator is going down suspiciously fast with the little amount of DPS that is being dealt to him.
Yeah, the very little amount of DPS. Meanwhile, the arbitrator trying to defang, but the armor, the dual armor rep thorax. I do think this is going to be spell the end for the arbitrator. One more armor rep, but I just don't think the DPS is there.
No, there's just.
Oh, here it comes. Maybe one last shot into hull. There's another armor rep. The arbitrator refusing to go down. Maybe this is going to be the end. There is the end of the arbitrator. One last volley into YRG, but he's still feeling pretty healthy. We've seen these triple tanked fits come out of YRG. He really likes them. Very strong. Small autocannon's the way to go.
New meta maybe.
Definitely an interesting fit, ladies and gentlemen. Well,
a funny meme, but I would be really interested in seeing the arbitrator fit. Because he went down pretty quickly.
Yeah, it looked like maybe like an 800mm plate and like an Ansel armor rep. Final thoughts, Mayor, on the match before we go back to the studio?
Trust in the rust of the guns, at least, I guess. Don't know. Good fight.
Good fight. All right, guys. We'll be back in a little bit with one more fight.